I'm Havilah Malone.
Hi, and I'm Regina Carver.
And welcome to another edition of ReThink
Uncut.
Ow. ReThink Uncut, where we question life from different points of view. Everybody is, in this mode of thinking about like gift giving and celebrating, and that's kind of just the time of the year that we're in. And when we really think about it, what's the best gift that we can give to another human being? And that's that of understanding, of compassion. Because at the end of the day, you never know what somebody else is going through.
You absolutely do not know. I had such an eye-opening conversation with a friend of mine recently who was very good friends with my brother, who has since passed away. And she really gave me insight into why my brother responded in certain ways, because we never really talked that deep about some things that may have been bothering him. And sometimes you never know what a person is going through that may cause them to react in a certain way, and just not taking anything personal and knowing that sometimes it may have nothing to do with you, or the person may not even know how some things that they've been through affects how they respond to things, and just having compassion for people and really not knowing what they may be going through could really make the difference, because now he's gone and we can't have that conversation. And yes, it really depends on if that person wants to open up, and talk and all that, but really just having the intent of having compassion and understanding for someone else could make a big difference even.
Absolutely.
Not saying let somebody run over you and do whatever they want to do, but just approaching it with the spirit of, I don't know what this person is going through that may make them react in a way that may seem totally odd.
It could be even in simple things. I mean, you could be in traffic and somebody cuts you off. Are you going to immediately get upset with that person because they cut you off? What if that person was rushing to the hospital because something was wrong? There was an emergency going on. So that understanding, it does slow down the anger. It does slow down those reactions because you know what's happening. But what if you don't know? Just having compassion and having understanding for people, even if you don't know the details of the situation, because you could be that very person who is needing somebody to be compassionate about your situation. Or it's like even, when you could be walking past somebody or whatever and you acknowledge them and they don't acknowledge you. And then you create this story about, that person, was just being spiteful and, you saw me and like all of that.
It takes a lot of brain power to create these stories and go on and filling in the blanks about what this person was thinking and going on and on, but just, stepping back and having that understanding, that spirit of understanding and compassion could really make the difference. It really could make the difference instead of creating the stories and filling in the blanks. I think it's human nature to do that, but it can really make us go down this road like a snowball rolling down a hill even, and really turns the problem into something massive, and it may not have anything to do with us.
So it's like for your own sanity, for your own peace and peace of mind, why not create an empowering story? Why not create a story? Because you're going to create a story in your mind. So why not create one that's going to actually help you to deal with the situation in a way that's going to be beneficial for everybody involved? Even in situations where, there's some serious hurt that has happened. But when you think about it, it's normally hurting people hurt other people.
Yeah.
And because it comes from a place of hurt within themselves. So person may have been like abused. That person may have gone through some horrible tragedy. Doesn't make what they do right, but it gives us a little bit more of compassion and understanding to not quickly like judge that person and be like, I'm done with you, or any of that. And sometimes you may have to step away from people because it's not healthy for you to be around them or be in, association with them, but to not judge them.
Yeah, because a person may not even know how to deal with what's happening with them, or even realize or acknowledge that they have a problem. And say it again, Havilah, hurt people, hurt people. I love that saying, hurt people, hurt
Yeah,
people.
hurt people hurt others. They do. It happens. And it's because you are responding in like. It's like that like that attracts like. So it's like if I'm a person who's very loving and compassionate, then I'm going to be loving and compassionate with others because I am also loved. But if I'm a person who is hurt, then I'm trying to deflect my pain by projecting that to other people. So hurt people do hurt others. And the best thing that we can do is just to have compassion, to have understanding, and then to just continue to be the best person that we can be. Because hopefully through our example, we can show, okay, well, you don't have to be that way. Like things can be different by you just being true to yourself.
Yeah, and think about it. People are really just using the tools that they have.
Yes.
To survive, for self-preservation even. So we're all just using what we know to protect ourselves in this world as we go through it. And as Maya Angelou would say,
when somebody shows you who they are.
right. Believe that, or even when you know better, you do better.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
And sometimes people don't know better. Not saying let people run over you, but you just really don't know what people are dealing with. And my friend really helped me, who was closer, with my brother, to help me realize some things that I had not even considered, and it made a difference. And it really makes me think about having more compassion and understanding for people. And making sure you don't get ran over or anything. I'm not suggesting that, but
absolutely,
really just having that spirit of understanding and compassion. That's a gift too. That's a gift to give to yourself and someone else.
Yes, because as you're giving that compassion, as you're giving that understanding, you're also receiving it. Because who hasn't had a bad day? Who hasn't had something that has happened to them? And then, you are in another mind space. Maybe you're in a negative mind space. And then you end up saying something or lashing out at somebody. And they don't understand why you coming at them like that because they don't know all of what has happened. But for that person to, be understanding that, okay, maybe you're just having a bad day. Maybe.
Yeah, not take it personal. Like, you know what, this probably has nothing to do with me in the whole scheme of things. This probably has nothing to do with me. Because really, if you get caught up in that story and start building this story, it could actually ruin your day or week or whatever by getting pulled into a story that's not healthy. And you're right, Havilah, to actually think of it and be aware of looking at it in a different way, in a totally different way.
Yeah, rethinking the situation. Yeah, you can rethink the situation. You really can.
Yeah,
and that power is yours. So, just think about what is the best gift that you could give to anyone. And that's love.
Love, compassion, understanding. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And it's the same gift you're giving back to yourself. Yeah. Have compassion and understanding for yourself either. Be kind to yourself either.
Absolutely. Fill that cup up. So we thank you so much for joining us. We want to hear from you. Please
Thank
share
you.
your comments, your thoughts below, or email us at rethinkuncut@gmail.com.
Yeah, that would be great to hear from you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Havilah Malone.
And I'm Regina Carver.
And you have a wonderful day.
Joining us. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.